Alright, what's good, team? Today we're going to be going over the two trades that I took today. We are Monday, June 23rd. I took this trade here on NQ in the AM session, and I'll tell you guys why right away. So when I got onto the charts, this is where we were at. This is at 925. So this is, yeah, I had marked out that this would be my BE point for the trade. Buy side, buy side. Actually, this B wasn't there. Buy side was there. Sell side was there. SMT wasn't made yet. Um. So I was looking at this, and I remember telling the team on the live that I was very loose with the bias. I didn't know exactly where I thought market would go. I didn't know exactly what was going to happen, right? But what I did know is that we were slightly bearish, we pulled back bullish, and then we wicked down here, sweeping a lot of liquidity. And I was expecting this gap to get filled during NY session. Ended up getting filled during London. So at this point here, I'm thinking we could go either way, but I'm always favoring the upside because that's just probability speaking, that's just the better direction to go on. So then we're gonna get a little play. Why can't I press play? Replay interval. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the market does this right here, and once market did this, okay, this is not what I wanted. Once market did this right here, right? It was going down like crazy, created this 1 minute fair value gap here. Now, what I want to know with the first fair value gap that gets created, especially on a Monday, is are we going to respect it? Okay. Now, I was kind of expecting this to get disrespected to go take these equal highs over here. So once market went way the hell down here and swept this and created the SMT with this low here, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, there is a bullish chance. Now, if we weren't Monday and I wanted an early entry, I could have entered right here because that's literally what um, my trade strategy is pretty much. But I decided to wait for this very upward fair value gap to get filled because there was a lot of room to the upside and because it would have been an OTE. So if I was to take a short here, this 1 minute fair value gap here would have been the play, would have been it as well. So I was pretty much waiting to see if I take short or long off of this, right? The market's going, ends up getting into the fair value gap here. Now at this point, I'm just waiting to see some kind of reaction. This candle up was crazy big. So this right here tells me that we're probably bullish. Now this was a manipulation leg. Okay. Now what my trade strategy is what? Is accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Now the distribution, the second entry is the unicorn setup. Go watch my video if you guys don't know what it is, but pretty much it's all the way over here. Right? Once we retest this line and then we go up and then we have a fair value gap created here. So I'm expecting either this to hold, displace through here, create a fair value gap over here, or respect this. Okay? Once this fair value gap breaks, which is right here, enter on the retest of this, which is here. Okay? Now, at this point, my stop is around here, below this inverse here, just to have some room to breathe. And then because we also had news at 9:45, right? So I wanted to give it a little bit more room, and I also went in half size. It's important to understand. Once this wick is created on the news, I moved my stop immediately to this low. I forgot to fucking film this morning. I was actually so pissed, but you can ask people in my community if you want. The Discord's free. You could just join and ask. That's exactly what happened. And yeah. So once this happens, then market starts ripping up, takes out our first here, and this was the BE point. So at this point, I'm break even and I'm risk free on the trade. Creates this 1 minute fair value gap over here. End up tapping into it. This is the unicorn entry I was saying, and it ends up just from there, just kind of going to my full TP, and yeah, the rest is history. Now, if you guys have any questions about that trade, you can always hit me up. I'll always answer. Okay, but I think I went over everything that was going on that day. I'm pretty sure with it. Now, the second trade that I took, okay, was my swing trade over here on the $100 $50,000 challenge. Now, I did enter this last night around 9 or 10 p.m. around when Asia opened because it did what I wanted it to do. So pretty much, I'm gonna go make a full video on the strategy. But pretty much, market is overall bullish, right? This thing overall goes up. Ends up pulling back. OTE of the bigger time frame on a 4 hour over here ends up going right into OTE. Right, bullish displacement, creating a market structure shift, pull back to OTE over here, and then I entered on the 15-minute engulfing candle right here, this one, as soon as it closed. Now, I put my stop way down here because I figured this is where the trade would be invalidated. I woke up halfway through the night over here and I thought, damn it, the trade's gonna get invalidated, whatever. Ended up not being invalidated. Ended up going straight to the take profit. Full take profit was up here because of the equal highs, but again, volume died out, so I took it out here. Now, once we tapped this over here and we ended up getting this displacement, I knew it was a lock. I was trailing my stop over here. Once we hit this here, I moved my stop a bit in profit. I think it was like over here. We made this wick down. I ended up, and then it went back up over here. After we were here, my stop was here at this low here. Okay, and then once we took this out, it was like 40 degrees outside to the beautiful weather. I wanted to go enjoy the day, so I ended up taking the whole trade out. Volatility died out anyways, and the difference here wasn't worth it for me. So the trade ended up being a 1 to 2.3 R, which is still really, really good. This account is now at $440 or something like that, up from $80 at the start. So also doing very, very good, on the right track. I think this trade over here netted me 80 something dollars on the account, which is again really, really good. I also went a little high. Yeah, I did go half size on this exactly because I was supposed to risk 80. So I ended up going half size, ended up making one full R or 2 R on this trade here. Um, Let me show you guys why the Discord community that I have is the best. Hold on. Right. So over here, as you guys can see, I sent out the trade and I was live for the funded trade. And this trade here, I said I'll go over my strategy, whatever. I sent the trade that I was looking at. I said I just entered this trade right here. And then as it was going on, I literally explained everything, literally everything. Said almost at the BE point, almost at the BE point. FYI, went in light size Monday, whatever, whatever. For transparency, was in drawdown all night. Ended up going back up in the morning. 1 RR right here. Break even here at 1 RR. I put it. Okay, so I didn't put it right here. I put it at break even at 1 RR, which is fine. I did say full disclosure. I might put my stop back lower if trade comes down because it's not truly validated at BE. Just protecting myself if price sites come crashing down on some news. First TP, so keeping stop at break even. Still going after a little retrace, right? Retrace and then it's still going up. Stop moved up to here below the line, like I said. And then I moved the TP down over here from up to down here because yeah, because whatever, you guys can come, and then full TP taken, whatever, everything explained, the balance of the account, everything here. So yeah, if you guys want to join the Discord, it's free, link in the description or link in the bio, whatever. Other than that, guys, I think that pretty much sums it up for me. I think I went over everything. If you guys have any questions, don't be shy, let me know. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's up to the Instagram, the TikTok, and everything. If you guys have any questions, again, join the Discord. I also have a one-on-one mentorship now. I do charge for that, but everything else is free. You don't need it. It's just really good if you want it. And yeah, other than that, guys, have a good one. Peace.